What's up, y'all? You're hanging out with producer, songwriter, and engineer Shah Salam. I'm gonna be mixing a client song today. Yeah, so this is the track that the client recorded to. I didn't produce this track, but this is a really nice track, and definitely something that I think is gonna be interesting to mix. I think right now what I did with the harps is I kind of added a little bit of high end on the harps, and around 10K or 9K, and then what I did is I rolled off the low end of the harps so the harps don't have that muddy low end sound. So the right side of the delay, out of the right speaker, kind of get an echo delay. Just the extra, you can hear it. Two different echoes. One echo is kind of right behind the vocal, and the other a little bit kind of repeating kind of delay. So you kind of mix those together. Obviously it's not going to be that loud, but the percentage of the delay is going to be a lot lower. So on the EQ, I got it boosted around 8 kilohertz. Of course, rolled off a lot of the low end under 80 hertz.
It's gonna go down. I don't know what's been wrong.
Had that feeling where the lead vocal is kind of surrounding you when you're listening to it. You know what I mean? Different than when you're hearing the chorus. Two different compressors I'm using. I like the API 2500 controls the dynamic range a little better. So I use different techniques. Like I have one lead that was kind of up. So I have one lead that's up, a second lead that's down, and a third lead that's in a higher pitch that's a little lower, and then two more takes in the original key, panned 50-50.
See, I don't know why you had me waiting for your love, waiting for you.
Yeah, these, especially that string really sets the tone for it. My immediate decision for the strings, I want to make the strings wider. For the synth, I want to make the synth not necessarily wider, but I want to make it fuller. And just beef up the sound a little bit, you know what I mean? And I can fatten the sound a little bit. I'm just going to use that compressor. Alright, so I got to deal with the percussion right now, because the percussion is a huge part, and I'm not going to lie, when I first started mixing years ago, the percussion was usually the first thing that I would get wrong, and I think what most people get wrong is the thing that I don't have spatially correct yet. I don't feel like are these hi-hats. I think the hi-hats were too dry, and they just was popping out of the mix the wrong way. So I normally don't put a lot of reverb on hi-hats and cymbals, but I think for this song I definitely needed it, and now I feel like those elements sit in the mix a little better when I'm playing. But they fit the ambience of the record, you know what I'm saying? Little sound here. And kind of just take that sound and kind of pan it left to right every time it comes in, or left to right and then right to left, and then left. So I pretty much got everything where I needed to get as far as the levels inside Pro Tools. So I'm gonna get busy with my summing. I love the summing process of mixing, taking these stems and running them out through into the analog world and then back in to the digital world. So
and I wanna be part, so I gotta be smart, and then it just sparked. I'ma start with my heart, achieving the mark of being the #1 MC on the chart. So on your mark, get ready, go.
Maybe a song like this is real clean and clear. It sounds real digital. You might want to add a little bit of that analog warmth to it. I'm gonna print it down. Thanks for checking me out. Again, it's Shah Salam, producer, songwriter, engineer. Check me out at www.CHISALAAM. Peace, everybody.